All right. We have Preston Cooper on Pure Country. I'm Shannon Ella. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's
So,
good to be here.
how are you enjoying your time in Canada? I was not at your showcase last night, but I was getting videos sent to me of you on stage, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I missed this.
Yeah, I do like it. It's actually my first time out of the US, so it's a good like introduction to, international travel or whatever, but lots of traffic, that's for sure, here in this.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna be back because I love to hunt and stuff. So
Oh,
I've heard
cool.
the hunting's good up here. So
Oh, and it's like hunting season right now, so are you itching to get back?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, get me back there.
Yep.
Who do you like to go hunting with? Like who's like the person you're gonna call if you're going?
Probably my sister.
Okay,
We usually hunt together. Yeah. She's
cool.
actually really big into hunting, so probably bigger than I am. It's
That's
crazy.
that's fun because I feel like hunting,
Yeah.
like even though you're not talking a ton when you're out hunting and it's kind of like more of like a escape from reality type of thing,
Mhm.
it's like I feel like people that go hunting together, it's really good quality time.
Yeah, it is. We have a lot of memories together hunting.
Yeah. So I saw you in Toronto.
Mhm.
You were out for breakfast putting maple syrup in your coffee?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I just growing up when we run out of honey, we just use the syrup that we had. So it's
Okay.
better, so it works.
Is it so instead of sugar, you just put maple syrup in it?
Yeah, it mixes better.
Okay. I'm gonna try this tomorrow morning when I
Yeah,
make my
it's
coffee.
not bad either. Like it just tastes like sugar. It's really good.
Yeah. It's probably actually better for us than using
Probably. Yeah,
sugar.
probably. And the real maple syrup's really good in it. So
Yes.
like I
I
have to.
know. Did you happen to scoop up any like Canadian maple syrup?
I did not yet like real stuff,
You got to
but
get some maybe at the airport before you head
okay.
back.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be a game changer. I want to talk about, we'll get to your album and your single, which is amazing, but I saw a video of you covering Chris Stapleton last night, Fire Away, which is one of my favorite songs, but also a very big song. And when I first scrolled through it, I thought like your tone of voice and the notes that you hit. I'm like, did you grow up listening to Stapleton? Because not many people can sing a Stapleton song and like do it justice in that way.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I did grow up listening to him since I was about 12. Um, I heard Tennessee Whiskey come on the radio, and that was it for me. I was
Yeah.
like, I love this. So
Have you had a chance to cross paths with him yet?
I've not,
No. Okay.
surprisingly. I've
Who's
met a
like
lot
the
of people, but not him.
who is the person that you've met that has maybe been the most impactful in the industry that you've been like, okay, wow, they're the real deal.
Probably, probably Vince Gill. I got to write a few songs with him,
What?
and yeah, it was pretty cool. He is the real deal. He's so down to earth. He's everything I would want to be in an artist. So
Yeah, I remember I was at the Opry, my first time ever going to the Grand Ole Opry, and I was
yeah.
backstage and I opened my car door
Hmm.
into Vince Gill's car door as he was getting out of his car.
Wow.
And I was
That's
like, I don't
great.
know if this is the best way to meet Vince Gill or the worst way.
Yeah, that's funny. Actually, I'm playing there this weekend on Friday. So this
Oh,
Friday,
cool.
I think Vince is gonna do my introduction, which is really crazy. So
What?
yeah, it's kind of
That's
a fun little thing.
amazing. I mean, Vince Gill,
Yeah.
like there is no other legend quite like Vince Gill.
Nope.
No, definitely not. So your album, Toledo Talkin',
Hmm.
obviously a lot about like where you grew up. You're from Ohio, very small town. What was your younger years like as far as like musical inspiration? Was music always a part of your life, or when did it kind of come to the forefront?
It kind of happened in high school. I started playing guitar, and then, well, my best friend actually taught me how to play guitar,
Cool.
and he still plays with me now. He's actually my lead guitar player, so
That's
that's
awesome.
kind of neat. But yeah, I started in freshman year of high school, and I was in choir. Choir was cool, but I liked doing my own stuff better. So I started, writing melodies and stuff and singing cover songs. I was in the talent show and all that stuff. So yeah, that really kicked it off for me.
Okay, cool. So who like when you were gonna play a song when you were back in high school, who were you mainly covering, or you were you writing your own songs back then?
A little bit of both, but mostly covers at the
Okay,
time. I was singing obviously Stapleton, Bob Seger, Stevie Ray Vaughan,
cool.
um, you know. all that older stuff. I was super
Yeah.
into that older stuff.
So then you get a job with the Postal Service
Yeah.
and you become the singing mailman.
Yeah, I don't that name is so funny because I just like I would walk and just sing and it just kind of kept my mind busy and I would also write songs on the route, but people just started calling me the singing mailman in my town. So
That's so crazy. Have you run into people that you used to deliver mail to now that you're actually professionally singing?
yeah, yeah, they come to the shows and stuff. They're diehard. It's
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Yep.
You're not delivering their mail anymore.
No, no.
What about that job do you feel like kind of prepared you for this world? Because I feel like every job, even if they have nothing to do with the line of work you end up in, I feel like they give you skills that kind of help you.
Definitely work ethic. It taught me to, no matter, how much you don't want to do something, like you just finish the job. That was always the slogan, just don't come back until all the mail's delivered. So
Yeah.
that
And I
was,
feel like dealing with people too, because
yeah,
that is a big part of this world is you're constantly meeting new people and
right.
like
Yeah,
today meeting someone new and talking to them about your life and um
very true.
what okay, I read about this meeting that you had or this encounter you had with Brad and Brett Warren, who are
Mhm.
like legendary songwriters.
Yeah,
How did they discover you or how did that happen?
they did. Well, it's really kind of a long story, but I was playing a brewery um in where was I at? Bowling Green, Ohio. And this guy was there and he was like watching me, drinking some beer and he just caught me after my set and was like, "Hey, I have this event coming up that I'm hosting and I would love for you to open up for it." I was like, "Oh, cool," and he gave me a business card and you never know if they're actually going to call you. It's just
Yeah.
something. And so like 3 weeks later, he called me and he's like, "Hey, let's get the details for this thing." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. We're actually doing this." And so it's up in Toledo. It was this event. It was a corporate gig at a Holiday Inn. It was in a ballroom. And I played 45 minutes during cocktail hour and I opened up for the Warren Brothers. And also JT Harding was there.
Oh,
And
cool.
yeah, he's a
He's
character.
also a legend.
Yeah, he is. But it was a lot of fun and the Warrens like kept coming out watching me as I was singing my covers, which usually never happens. They usually don't come into the gig until like 5 minutes before they play. Well, they happened to be there like a couple hours before because they had a meet and greet, which also never happens before the show.
Yeah.
So it just all these things added up and we met and we became great friends that night. And they're like, you need to come to Nashville. And so it was about 3 weeks later after that, Brad called me and he's like, "Hey, we're playing the Bluebird in like 2 days." He's like, "Do you want to come down and play with us? And we'll write some songs and go in the studio and just see if you like Nashville because I've never been there." I was like, "Oh my gosh, that would be amazing."
That's
So I
like
drove down. I stayed with actually, Brad, I stayed with his family and at his home. And, it was so wild, but um, they're like family now. They just brought me in and it's amazing. But yeah,
sweet.
we wrote Week was the first song we ever wrote.
It
And
is so good. And I know it's
thank
climbing
you.
the charts in the States right now.
Yeah.
We're going to play it on Pure Country. I'm going to play it in
Oh,
my New and Now show
thank you.
for sure. And it's funny, like, it's a song that I've heard because I love discovering new artists and new voices, new songs. So I'm always listening to new stuff. And I remember when your name came up and I was like, that song, it right off the top of my head, I'm like, Weak. It's so good. It's not weak, it's very strong.
Well, thank you so much. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
It's like,
So
what?
what was the first like obviously going to the Bluebird?
Mhm.
I mean, iconic, and I know you're playing at the Opry. What was like one of your favorite memories and moments so far in Nashville that you've had happen?
Oh, that's a really hard question because I feel like there's been so many things that's just happened over time. But kind of the bigger things for me, like, meeting with Scott Borchetta at Big Machine, that was a really, really special thing. I played 3 songs for him in his office, and just to get in the room with him was really honoring. But yeah, he was like, "When do we start?" it was a wild thing, and that was pretty cool. And the Bluebird, that's iconic. Actually,
Yeah,
a good friend of mine that recently passed, Ben Vaughn. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a
I
big
do.
publisher.
Yeah.
He was actually at the second Bluebird performance I did, and that's how I got signed with publishing. So,
Oh, no way. Ben was like
yeah,
one of the kindest souls
he was. Yeah,
on this planet. Yeah.
yeah, he believed in me every bit, and he's a really big player in my career. So I'll never forget
Oh,
it.
man.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, yeah, I mean, Nashville is, it sounds like since the moment you got there, it's been a lot of magic happening for you.
yeah.
What is one of your goals that you have set for yourself now that you are on this crazy roller coaster that you are looking towards next?
It's a really good question. I just think I'd love to play live shows, play arenas. I'd love to maybe headline arenas in a couple years. Who knows? That's a lot, but
That's a good goal. Hey,
yeah, yep. And you know, outside of music, I guess. I mean, I would love to get a second album out. Like, so I know I just released my first one, but I get so excited about music. I just want to like start releasing stuff because
more, just more. I mean, yeah,
I've,
it's crazy. You already have a full record out. I mean, with
yeah,
Toledo Talkin, it's not many newer voices have a record out at this stage. And you
oh,
obviously are writing a lot and have a lot to say, and
yeah, thank
which
you.
is a good problem to have.
Yeah,
Um,
it is.
yeah,
It's hard though, because when you have like 50 songs that you have to pick for the second album, it's like, how do I pick 15?
yeah.
Whatever.
What is your, because with like the rasp and just like the growl that you have in your voice, what
Mhm.
is your like pre-show routine to just make sure you're protecting that voice? Because you want to make sure you take care of it.
Yeah. A big thing I like to do is chew gum.
Okay.
Specifically extra spearmint. That's like my favorite
Okay.
kind to chew. And there's something like it activates like something in my mouth and just like it's super moist and whatever. But I love gum. Hot tea is great. And warm-ups are the biggest thing. I just
Yeah.
really make sure I give myself time to about 10 to 15 minutes to just go in the back and do some warm-ups. So,
Yeah. All right. Well, next time you play, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to miss it.
all right. Well, sounds good. I can't wait to meet you like in person too.
I
So,
know. Yes. It's always like, I know when they were like, yeah, we want to do an interview with him. I'm like, Zoom is awesome because at least I get to chat with you and meet you, but I
yeah,
definitely looking forward to meeting you in person. So,
for sure.
thank you so much. Make sure you guys go check out Toledo Talkin, Preston Cooper. Thank you for joining us on Pure Country.